This is ABC15 Mornings.
And it's been a busy night and early morning in the Valley. We're following several developing stories right now. We'll have all of those details straight ahead.
COVID vaccines for kids could be on the way soon, and some of your kiddos might get a little nervous about it. Later on, we've got a few tips on how to make all of this a little easier on them.
And of course, it is Halloween, and lots of the celebrations have started early on Saturday night, but there are more to come.
So we start this morning with a live view from downtown Phoenix. It looks, you said it last time, looks very Gotham City from this. So that definitely fits the vibe of the day. We say good morning to you on this Halloween. I'm Nohelani Graff.
And I'm Mark Thompson. Everybody getting ready for tonight, making sure they got the last stitches in their costume if they are making them. And you're going to be headed out trick-or-treating, so I know you want to know what the weather's going to be looking like.
Exactly. That was us yesterday, kind of putting our finishing touches on the family costume. So we'll update Instagram later so you can see what we decided to do with the baby for the first Halloween.
I'm looking forward to it. I want to see.
Family costume. We're about the family costume. So for that most accurate forecast, here's what you can expect. We do have some clouds that we're waking up to this morning, but then we will clear this afternoon. It will warm up, and then we're going to go over that trick-or-treating forecast. So for your Halloween, starting off in the 50s and 60s by 9 a.m. We'll still be in the upper 60s at noon. We make our way into the 80s and we'll stay in the low to mid 80s. So warm but dry as well. So we're topping out today at 86 degrees. That is our forecast high. It really is it's a nice forecast because it's going to be just a little bit cooler than yesterday, and yesterday didn't feel so bad. The lights of the valley are up this morning. Our temperature sitting at 64 degrees. We have some light winds blowing as well, right around 7 miles an hour, and they'll lighten as we go through the day. But up north, the breezes are going to pick up once again. So we're going to talk more about that. Plus, I have your evening trick-or-treat planner all ahead in that full, most accurate forecast.
No, hey, thank you. And we start with breaking news in Phoenix this morning. 75th Avenue is blocked off near Thomas Road as police investigate an overnight shooting. That scene has been pretty active for the past 3 hours or so now. Police telling our crew on scene one person was taken to the hospital. It's unclear if any arrests have been made at this point. We're working to get more information, and we will, of course, keep you updated as soon as we learn more.
2 people killed in a crash overnight. We're told a motorcycle crashed into a car near 39th Avenue and Camelback Road. The driver of the motorcycle and a woman in the car both died. 2 people in the car were also hurt, but they are expected to recover.
Also new this morning, one person rushed to the hospital overnight near 10th Street and Southern Avenue. This was the scene just after midnight. Police told our crew that there was a drive-by shooting that took place. We do have a call in with Phoenix Police right now to try and get more information. We'll let you know when those details are available.
We also have new details just in this morning after a slow-speed chase in Mesa late last night. The ADOT cameras catching part of it. We have now learned this started as a domestic violence case at Mesa High School. A woman told police she was hurt, and the man was leaving with her 2 kids. That suspect now behind the wheel, driving straight at an officer. He was then chased westbound on the 60, west on the 17, and then back again east on the 17. DPS, along with Phoenix Police, eventually able to stop his car. The 2 kids who were along for the whole ride were taken to the hospital, but they appear to be just fine. Officers are still investigating the entire incident.
All right, switching gears right now, no pun intended, happening right now, the COP26 Climate Change Summit.
World leaders are gathering in Glasgow, Scotland, and as ABC's Rena Roy reports, they are trying to find some global solutions to the climate problems that are going to impact all of us.
The impacts of climate change are catastrophic. Every corner of the globe is already being affected, and scientists warn time is running out in the fight against it.
It's scary to be moving too slowly because we know climate change is happening so fast.
COP26, or Conference of the Parties, is an annual summit where world leaders pledge to work together in hopes of tackling climate change. But experts say this year's is especially critical in protecting our planet.
And the scientists and experts are telling us that we're fast approaching a point of no return in a literal sense.
On the table, reducing greenhouse gas emissions, phasing out coal, and discussing the finances needed to do that. Countries will need to agree on how to move forward, but also review progress on the Paris Climate Accord signed at the 2015 summit to help prevent the average global temperature from rising more than 1.5 degrees Celsius compared with levels before the Industrial Revolution. But a recent analysis by the UN found that even if nations met their current targets, the planet will still be on pace to see an average temperature increase of 2.7 degrees Celsius by the end of this century.
Human beings are responsible for this accelerated process of deterioration, and it will take us making basic choices to get us back on track.
The goal is to come out of this two-week summit with a written agreement, but some are skeptical that will happen, with leading polluters like Russia and China not in attendance.
I'm very worried because it might go wrong, and we might not get the agreements that we need, but I think it can be done.
And a number of protests will likely take place over the next 2 weeks, with the biggest one planned on Saturday, tens of thousands expected to show up. Rena Roy, ABC News, Glasgow, Scotland.
And Phoenix Mayor Kate Gallego is also there. She'll discuss Phoenix's Cool Pavement program, which aims to curb the urban heat island effect in our city.
It'll be fascinating to see if any other countries pick up that idea and technology. We are learning the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office is looking to see if the Arizona National Guard can help operate understaffed jails in the valley. The Sheriff's Office sent a request for 135 National Guard personnel on Wednesday. The AP is reporting that request was rescinded a day later. It was only a draft copy and it wasn't supposed to be sent yet. The Sheriff's Office does have over 775 vacant positions. Right now, we want to give you a live look at the Loop 202 at Val Vista in Chandler, where the eastbound lanes are closed. You can see it's clear headed in that direction, a little eerie too. The closure is from Gilbert Road to Val Vista Drive. ADOT says construction crews are going to be working in the area, and they expect the freeway to open around 5 a.m. tomorrow, just in time for that morning commute.
Well, nationwide colleges, they are seeing a decline in enrollment, but Arizona State, they're actually bucking that trend.
A lot of those new students are actually veterans. ABC 15's Patrick Hayes speaking with some of them about their experience on campus.
Benno Thomas is a Marine Corps veteran. He started fighting for our country after 9/11.
Did 4 combat deployments, 2 to Iraq, 2 to Afghanistan, and then in 8 years that was more than enough, man. So in 2011 I separated.
During the pandemic, when schools were seeing decreases in enrollment, Arizona State saw a small uptick. And in the past 10 years, the number of vets taking classes has more than tripled. Thomas says veterans are not your traditional students and require different resources, which ASU offers.
We've already had, most of us, a first career, and now we're moving on to our second, maybe even our third.
On campus, you have the Pat Tillman Center, which is helping veterans switching from that military lifestyle to college life.
So those other colleges and everything, but they didn't have emphasis on the veteran programs.
Navy veteran Daniel Young says ASU and the Tillman Center has helped by connecting him with valuable resources.
I love to take advantage of all the resources I got, and I like to, it makes me feel good to know those resources and then tell people about those resources they're entitled to. So that's another thing for me.
And with Veterans Day just around the corner, the campus is kicking off their Salute to Service, a series of events geared towards vets and their families. In Tempe, Patrick Hayes, ABC 15, Arizona.
Patrick, thanks. A big weekend in the Valley between ASU's homecoming and Halloween. It's safe to say that Mill Avenue was packed overnight. Hundreds of people lined the street leading into the holiday. People going into the bars and the clubs out there, a lot of them dressed for the occasion as well. It was kind of the perfect storm. There was a stormtrooper. We spotted that guy right there, the original Wolfman, and also, wait until you see this next lady, Lady Kraken.
I started this costume about 2 weeks ago. And the makeup, I started around 1 o'clock today and showed up around 5, so it took me about 3 hours.
Phenomenal. And the headpiece, I just love it. The tentacles in her hair, so cool. Now, to make sure everyone stays safe on the roads this morning, DUI task force officers across the valley doing traffic stops. They're going to continue to be out there throughout the night so that people are not inclined to drive under the influence. Just designated driver rideshare makes it so easy. Make sure before you go out that you've got the apps installed on your phone.
I saw several cool long limousines out in the early morning
Probably
hours.
was cheaper than a rideshare,
well.
honestly, with that surge.
That's right, and you can get a lot of people in it for sure. Our Phoenix Suns bouncing back last night after kind of a scary start to the season.
And as it happened, it was also Devin Booker's birthday, so what a way to ring in 25 by helping the Suns get that second win of the year. They did pull away from the Cleveland Cavaliers in the second and third quarters, going on a 50-12 run, 101-92. That was the final score.
When we're talking to each other and we're playing with high energy, you know, we can get on runs like that. I still don't think we've shot the ball to our capability this year, but, you know, sometimes nights are like that. And, you know, we figured out a way to get it done tonight. And I think that coming out of halftime, being ready to play was, you know, a point of emphasis for us tonight. And we did that.
Listen, he was feeling that birthday energy. The Suns do host the Pelicans on Tuesday night, and that game is also going to be on TNT.
Yeah, it would have been messed up if they lost on his birthday.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's great to have a win on your birthday for sure. All right, something really cool took place right before that Suns game. Take a look at this. Come to your screens. Skydivers, 2 of them. They landed at Phoenix Footprint Center, formerly Suns Stadium, before the game, dropping 5,000 feet. The event a way to kick off a partnership between Sway Energy Drinks and the Phoenix Suns. And they jumped out of a helicopter, I believe, not an airplane this time.
Impressive to see him stick the landing when you see his point of view and how fast he was coming at the ground, and he stayed upright. Phenomenal.
Don't try this at home. Those are pros.
Aiming for the orange, aiming for the orange.
Here
See how fast that is right there? And then he sticks it. I mean, that's impressive.
Oh, and he said you got to pop the smoke too. I forgot. All right, we are hearing from Alec Baldwin coming up for the very first time since that tragedy on the movie set. We're going to hear what he had to say took place.
Also, the Atlanta Braves playing pretty well on the field right now in the World Series, but controversy surrounding the team for what is happening in the stands. Later on, we're going to hear from the Arizona voices weighing in.
And lots of people are taking the jump, leaving their jobs and trying their hand at something new. Straight ahead, we're going to find out the most important questions that you need to ask if you are looking to do the same thing. And we have all heard the phrase, the great resignation. People are quitting their jobs in record numbers, so many of them hoping to do something that makes them happy. One Valley woman did just that 10 years ago, creating her own business that helps others land new jobs. Our Justin Pizzera spoke with her. He shows us the questions that you need to ask yourself before you take that leap.
It's really amazing to see people find their worth.
Krista Morris has been doing it for years. She has literally written thousands of resumes for other people after quitting her job in social work. So she has some solid advice for people wanting to change careers.
Figure out the money and be practical.
Krista cannot stress that is number one. Do your research and figure out what would your salary actually be.
If your true passion is caterpillar farmer, you need to make sure that you can actually pay your mortgage on the salary of a caterpillar farmer.
Krista says most of the time people have the dream, but they haven't done the math. So be prepared to take a hit. And not just in money, in position too.
You have to demonstrate some sort of professional experience in the new career that you've chosen. And what that often means is that realistically you have to take a step back.
Next, figure out if you need additional training or different certifications. Krista says often they're needed. And really think about what will make you happy.
Make sure that it's something that you'll be happy doing, because we spend over 2,000 hours a year at work. That's a lot of time.
Boy, and although you might have to take a step back, Krista says normally within 2 years or so, people who did take that step back are now back on track to where they were before when they changed careers. Also, and here's the big one, we all know this one, never quit your current job until you have another one lined up. Or if you just have huge savings, then go right ahead.
Right. Yeah. Have a plan of action. That's
right.
for sure. That's for sure. You don't want to be out there all willy-nilly. All right, let's talk about that most accurate forecast for you because it is the weekend. That's the great thing about having a job is you can look forward to the days where you don't have to go in and you're off, right? And enjoy the weekend, puts a bigger smile on your face. Temperatures this morning, it's chilly out there. We're in the low 50s now across the southern portion of the valley. 53 in Chandler, 59 in Gilbert, down to 55 in Maricopa as well as Levine. We're at 57 in Surprise, Wickenburg at 52 degrees, and then we've got 60s across the central portion of the valley. In the high country, it has been a frigid start to the last couple of days. We're in it to win it now. That's how the seasons go up in the high country, more traditional season. So we're down to 31 degrees now in Flagstaff. We've dropped below freezing. Same temperature in Window Rock this morning. We're in the upper 30s in Heber. If you're in Payson this morning and looking to get in an early morning hike, you're still going to have to bundle up because we're in the upper 40s. And in Sedona, we're in the mid 50s this morning. So if you're taking the dog for the walk, then a sweater is definitely in order. More mild though in Lake Havasu City, you're already at 72 degrees at this hour. If you're getting up early and going for a hike, know that sun will rise at 6:46 this morning. So you got plenty of time to catch the view from the top of the mountain. And then we'll have some clearing as well. In about the 8 o'clock hour. We'll still be in the 60s at that time. It'll take us until 10 to work our way into the 70s. Our time in the 70s will be short-lived before we cross over into the 80s, and we will top out in the mid 80s today. 86 in Tempe and Glendale as well as Goodyear, 85 in Surprise, 82 in Wickenburg. A little warmer than that in Maricopa, topping out at 88 degrees, 88 in Chandler as well. And we're in the mid 80s from Apache Junction through Cave Creek and Anthem for today. Across the state, we will see more 80s out west, coming close to 90 degrees, but I don't think that you'll hit it in Lake Havasu City or Quartzsite as well as Yuma today. Upper 80s across the southern portion of the state, although Globe is going to stay in the upper 70s today. More 70s across central Arizona. Gorgeous temperatures, beautiful weather, a little crisp up there, but sunny skies. And then north of the rim, cooler still in the 60s in Show Low, Heber, Window Rock, Flagstaff. You may not make it into the 60s for today. So the clouds that started this morning are going to continue to push off to our east. Then we'll have more clearing through the afternoon. By lunchtime, we're clear statewide. And then right around 5 o'clock, a few more clouds are going to start to stream in for the overnight hours, but we will stay dry. Breezes are going to pick up across the high country again starting around noon through 4 o'clock. Sustained winds around 15 miles an hour, but it's those gusts that could get up to 20 to 25 miles an hour. And then that trick-or-treating planner, sunset is at 5:37. That's key. By 6 o'clock, we'll still be at 80 degrees. And by 8 o'clock, kind of the peak trick-or-treating time, 75 comfortable degrees. We'll also have sunny skies and dry conditions if you want to get that car wash before you load everybody into it and pick your neighborhood that you're going to or going to meet your friends. And then we're in the mid 80s, a slight cool down for the rest of the week, right on par with the average for this time of year. Really doesn't get better than this for week 1 of November, Mark.
No, hey, thanks. Well, another travel nightmare coming up. How many people had to change flights because their flights were canceled this weekend and when things could be back on track. But next, as parents are anxious to get their younger kids vaccinated, those same kids are not too excited about getting a shot in the arm. We'll have some tips for you on how you can make the process a little easier.
Thanks for watching ABC15 Arizona, streaming 24/7 on Roku and these streaming devices.
As the government looks to approve COVID-19 vaccinations for younger kids, parents may be excited to get those little shots in those arms, but kids, that's not one of their favorite things to do when they go to the doctor's office. So Dr. Mary Mason, the founder of Little Medical School, is joining us to help make that a little bit easier. Good morning, Dr. Mason. Thanks for being here.
I'm glad to be here.
So you have 4 things that we can do to kind of ease our kids' minds and worries. And the first one is put a positive spin on this doctor's visit. How do we do that?
That is hard to do. And, not only am I a physician, but I'm a mother of 3. So I've been there trying to drag my kids to the doctor and try to explain to them why it's so important. And immunizations are a great time to talk about public health. But it's also a great time to expose your kids to all the different people working in the doctor's office. There's nurses, there's maybe a dietitian, you might see a medical assistant, and then the physician and nurse. So you can use that of showing your kid all the different careers in healthcare, and that can be a very positive way to look at it because they're all working together as a team.
It gives them someone to look up to. I like that idea. The next one, a little comfort goes a long way. You're saying bring something like a stuffed animal.
I think that is a great thing to do, especially with younger kids. So, for example, in our little medical school classes, and this is one of the patients that we have, one of our babies for our pediatrician school, you can have them bring a stuffed animal. You can, if they're going to get a vaccine, don't try to avoid it. Tell them straight on what's going to happen, and you can actually show them where it's going to go. You can also have the nurse maybe even give their little patient their vaccine and then give the child. So that's a very good way to do that.
And then on that note, you're saying there's also a way to help familiarize the kids with the tools that they're going to be seeing in the doctor's office and that are going to be used.
For example, this is one of our stethoscopes we use in our classes. And this is another great thing. We have a lot of our students of little medical school bring their stethoscope with them to the office. So they see the nurse has one, the doctor has one. It becomes a great way to start the conversation, but it also can be a great diversion. So you can talk about the stethoscope, not the needle.
And then, of course, praise goes a long way too.
It does. And you have to reward the child for being a good patient and coming with you. And that really does. It's very important because you do want it to be a positive interaction.
Absolutely. Now, I love the tools that you have, and we are close to the holidays tools. So these are also great STEM education toys. So if people are interested and also maybe in taking some of the classes that Little Medical School offers, how can they do that?
If you go to our website at littlemedicalschool.com.
Wonderful. And of course, these tips apply not just when we're talking about upcoming COVID vaccinations, but we know that we have those annual immunizations that are more frequent when the kiddos are little too. So thank you so much, Dr. Mason, for helping parents avoid some of the tears.
And please don't forget the flu shot. So important this year.
Excellent advice.